Hello, and welcome to Moonride. This is Dave Johnson, channeling the Man in the Moon. So today I'd like to take a look at the subpoenas that the January 6th Commission has issued. It looks like they are from Bannon, Meadows, Kash Patel, and Dan Scavino. So let's take a look at Steve Bannon. Is he going to comply? Banner's looking very cagey here. Yeah, it's just the same kind of tricks that we expected. He's gonna be late. He's gonna obfuscate. He's gonna equivocate. He's gonna maybe take the fifth. He's gonna do everything he can not to testify. Okay, I see him facing jail and still being defiant. I believe Steve Bannon will go to jail before he'll say one word. Alright, so is he gonna just go to jail? He'll take that. I think that he will. I think that he will say nothing. He will rather go. He's already been to jail and he already got out. So he's just assuming that strategy will work again. If the if somebody else in the Senate, if the Senate switches, then he'll have an opportunity to maybe eventually get out, or he'll just serve the time. I see him ripping up a subpoena. Is he eventually? Okay. Well, let's see. He might go to jail for a short time. Let's see. Will Steve Bannon refuse to testify? It's a game. There is going to be a long game that is played. It might be that he lets himself... He does... It's almost like once the others testify, then he'll have to, right? Because they could all testify against him, right? And he could be held for higher charges. But it's going to be a game all the way in. Like, he might go in and then plead the fifth. He'll play every game he can. So is he going to testify? I think he will, but he will do an absolute minimum. He will only give them, the fifth, or a very narrow version of the truth. And he'll just go in there and state his political case. He won't state and answer questions. Yeah, I get him saying no. How about Meadows? Meadows is a little bit more compliant because he has to be. He is a senator. He cannot just act in a rogue fashion. He can't just go to jail. But man, is he pissed. He's taking this more seriously. I believe he will testify. He's having difficulty stating the fifth because that makes him look really bad. Why take the fifth if you're innocent? Will he just take the fifth? No, this is going to be crucial. This will be the portion of the case that will actually be the most important, because he will have to comply, and he will try to make it political, but he will eventually be forced to answer questions. Whatever you say about Liz Cheney, she's not letting him off the hook. She's pushing. He's really angry. That's the most important thing that I get. And this is going to be important for people to watch. It's going to be important to watch Meadows lose his cool. Although these are going to go on behind closed doors, people will know. Oh, is Meadows going to testify? I get the feeling he's going to testify and try to get away with it, but especially Liz Cheney, she's going to catch him on something. He's going to inadvertently say the wrong thing, and then really dig his own grave. Tell me more about him. Yeah, he's really pissed. He's not going to jail. This is what has to happen. They have to push him towards jail, or he won't. Money isn't going to matter. He'll find people to pay the bill. But the jail, he won't be able to do that. One thing that's interesting is this will cause serious political repercussions for him. I get the feeling that he's going to try to negotiate his way out of it, in the sense that he might try to say something, say the wrong thing, get caught, and then come back and offer more material, and in a way get close to the truth, if not actually say the truth. Because he has to. It's just the minimum truth he can get away with. No, that's all. So, Kash Patel. Mm-hmm. He's a little bit more likely to comply. And, I hate to say it, but part of it is minority status. The other guys are white. They have more right to not test me. People perceive that somehow they have a magic right to not testify. But a non-white guy, well, he's not. He has to comply. It's horribly racist. But Kash Patel, are you going to testify? Yes, with great misgivings, he will testify. He will submit to this. He might be the key here to answering the questions. He looks somewhat compliant. Is he going to answer the questions one more time? I feel that he will. He will answer the questions, and he will be less evasive than the previous two. The last guy is Dan Scavino. What a creep. He's going to be very evasive, perhaps the most evasive. He'll do everything to stop this from happening. The more he stalls, the more supports that he'll get from hardline Republicans. So he'll be encouraged in this. But something's going to happen. Like, I see him like glazed eyes, like, oh my god. When, understand these guys all have information it's not just their speaking. They also have, emails, records, people have overheard, witnesses, all those things. And that is what's going to get him. That's what's going to move this case forward, is they already have information, and they can present it, and it has to be, they're going to feel like have to contradict it. Yeah, he's going to be very angry with the group in front of the commission. Eventually, he'll give them what they want, but it will be a long, hard slog. He'll do everything he can to get away with not saying it, but under pressure. So under pressure, will he give up? Yes, under pressure, he will eventually give up the information. All of these guys, all four of them, seem to have one thing: stalling tactics. That's really all they can do. So while it's very frustrating to watch, and we're all really hoping that they don't get away with this until the next election when they have less power, then, all of this is very frustrating. But understand that this is really important for our democracy. We're supposed to have 3 branches of government, and they're supposed to be co-equal. So the Senate needs to, reclaim its turf, and this is how this is going to happen. So on a broader political perspective, one thing that's going on that's good, is we are getting back to the tripartite government, where the Senate has the power to control the White House. And that's what's necessary for us to continue as a democracy. Thanks so much for watching.